as Coach Julius has said, tackling that question mostly. So please, let's share the link as we write in the question, as we write in the chat, so that we know people who are attending the Zoom call this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Our main topic has already been given. We are ready to start. The host is here and ready to start. The host is here and ready to start. The host is here and ready to start. Welcome on the call. Alasa, welcome. Oguta, welcome. Veronica, welcome. Where are you from? Omari, welcome on the call. Delight, welcome all the great leaders, the V3s, V5s, V4s on the call. Please let your teams know that Crypto Ambassadors has already started and we are soon starting. In a few minutes, we are starting. In a few minutes, we are starting. Yes, good morning, Achindri. You're welcome on the call. You're welcome on the call. Since our host is already here, and the topic today is how to avoid floating loss. I believe this is an issue to so many people, but to some, it is actually a blessing. To some, it is a blessing, and to others, they look at it as a problem. I don't know how you look at it, but today our host is going to talk about it and help us to see it in a positive way. Sometimes we look at things as problems, but to other people, they are an opportunity to make money. They are an opportunity to get into the market. They are a blessing in disguise. So we are ready to learn. We are ready to learn. We are ready to learn about this floating loss. And without wasting any more time, I would like to invite our wealthy coach, Coach Julius, to take us ahead on this hot topic that everyone would love to know. And I pray that, believe that today you leave this Zoom call celebrating whenever you see floating loss. Leader Julius, without wasting time, I would like to give over the microphone to you and we start off.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well. How many people are on the call? How many people are on the call?
96.
Okay. All right. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Okay, guys, let's share the link. Let's share the link. Okay. How many people are here and you really hate floating loss? You really hate this thing whereby you are into a trade and things are not working out. It's one of your hard time in the business, because it's the reason why I'm here. It's your hardest time in the business. You had different expectations, but this thing called floating loss is making you hate the business. Let me see. How many are on the call? How many are on the call? And that is your biggest challenge. That is your biggest challenge. Okay. Because, ladies and gentlemen, before I talk about understanding the business, am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear?
You're loud, leadership. We can hear you very well.
Okay. You know, today I don't want to get annoyed. I want to make sure that I handle the painful point in the business. When I got started in Royal Q, I did some mistakes. And the mistakes I did brought me issues. No, for you don't have a Royal Q robot. This one doesn't have a Royal Q robot. But someone who has Royal Q must know something. But I will explain, don't worry. But when I got started in the business, I landed on some mistakes. I call them mistakes that I did because number one, how many people are here? And one of the reasons you got started is to make very good money every day, no matter your capital. You wanted to enter coin with very good money, and every coin that you enter, you want to enter that coin with very good money so that you make very good capital. Let me see how many people are here, because it's the general challenge. When you want to trade a coin, you want to enter a coin with very good money so that you would make very good profit. Let me see. Okay. When I got started in a business, I thought that when I enter with very big money, I will always make very big profit. But let me try to first explain something before we land into. I want to explain. Just make sure you follow me. Today, for the first time, I beg you to follow me very closely. In Royal Q, we have two things when you buy a coin. Okay, let me open, by the way, coins here to express. When you buy a coin, these ones are still waiting. Okay, so let's pick any of these ones. I want us to focus here. I'm going to explain. This is what we call position amount. It's the amount of money that I have so far invested in the coin. Okay. This is the average price. It is the price at which my entry are by average. These are the number of coins I have bought with my money. Now look here, guys. I want to be very slow. And so on column now one here, we have the price of the coin. Okay, the amount invested. Here we have the price. Here we have the average price. Okay. Coin A is at a price of $1. Here is quantity. Is at a price of $1. And when I put in $10, how many coins do I get? I need to join with my other device. But I think Leader Jerina is following. Leader could you read it for me? Answers in the chat. I have $10 and this coin is at $1. When I buy, how many coins will I get? Some answers, read for me answers in the chat, Dajerina.
Just a moment, leadership. 10 coins. You'll be able to buy 10 coins.
I'll get 10 coins. Okay. So read for me answers. Don't read your own. So you read for me answers, what people are trying to say.
10 coins. Titus says 10 coins. Shami, 10 coins. Kathy, 10 coins. And 1,000 is giving me 0.9. No. Everyone says 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins.
Good, good. Now, I will put in $10. When the price of this coin is at $1, I'll get 10 coins. So my average price of this coin that I have entered is $1. Give me a yes if it is right. Follow me today very closely, guys. Are they giving us a yes? They have understood that? I want to move very slow.
Yes, 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 yes. Everyone says yes.
Now, if this coin is going down, here comes the question. If you're a businessman, so now it is at 0.5. If you're a businessman, would you buy in with more money or you would buy in with less money? At first, I entered with $10. I got 10 coins. But instead of this price going up, it has gone down to 0.5. Would you buy in with more money or with less money?
More money. Shami says more money, more money, more money.
Good. So at first I had entered with $10. Now I enter with the $20. How many coins will I get? How many coins will I get? The price is 0.5. How many coins will I get?
Shazad says 20 coins. Emma says 40 coins. 40 coins. Chindra 20 coins. 40 coins. Bobby, Nabot 40 coins.
When it was at $1, I got 10 coins. Now I'm doubling the price. So someone who is saying the exact number, it means that if at 10 I was getting 10 coins when it was $1, let's get more realistic. How many coins will I get when I put in $20? I need answers. Let's just read again. Now think, guys, don't just type. Think. My leader, could you read again now? The new answers that we see.
Enoch says 10 coins. Simon says 40. Bale says 10 plus 18. Njia says 40 coins, 40 coins, 20 coins.
Guys, look here. Let me go slow. If at $1 I got 10 coins, now the price is 0.5. And I'm putting, if I was going to still put in $10, how many coins will I get? It's at 0.5 and I put in $10. How many coins will I get? If at $1 I got 10. Now read me new answers.
20 coins. Pina says 40 coins. Stella 20 coins.
So I would get 20 coins. Meaning that it's at 0.5. If I'm putting in 20, instead of 20, I'll get 40. Coins. If you have understood, give me a yes in the chat. You just confirm with me if they have given a yes in the chat. Meaning that since I'm putting in $20, I'll now be getting 40 coins. And I'm buying these coins at an average price of 0.5.
5.
Five.
Mm.
Now look here, guys. This is trader A. So trader A, his average price will be 1 plus 0.5 divided by 2. Am I trying to create understanding? Because I want people to understand. 1 plus 0.5 divided by 2. Meaning that the average price at which trader A will sell, he will be waiting for the coin to come to 0.75. This is where this person will take profit. Trader B. Trader B, same principles. Trader B has $500. The price of the coin is $1. He puts in all his $500 at an average price of $1. How many coins will he get? How many coins will he get? 500. If you have understood, drop me a tweet in the chat. He'll get 500 coins, each at $1. And the average price of trader A is 0.75. And the average price of trader B is $1. If this coin rises, who of the two will get out of the coin first? Who of the two will get out of the coin first? I need an answer.
Uncle says trader A, trader A, trader A, trader A. Trader A will get out of the coin faster.
Let me repeat. People have not understood. I've seen some people typing another answer. The average price, this one here, of trader A is 0.75. The average price of trader B is $1. Who of the two will get out of the coin first? Let me get some new answers. Who of the two will get out of the coin first? Why are people typing B? I want to know. I need even to switch on my camera for this issue. Why are people typing B? Why are people typing B? I really want to know whether people are understanding or we are here for jokes. Why are people seriously typing B? I really want, I don't know whether I needed to repeat wherever I started because
trader A will come out of the coin faster.
Before I ask, why are people giving B? Could people back up their answer? Why are people giving B? Let me know. Why are people giving B? Let me know.
Cyrus
So,
says
guys,
it is because 0.75 is less than $1.
Now, have you seen that? Many people think it is money. How many of you have realized that? Many people think it is because of the money the person has invested. Are you trying to connect? Are you trying to connect? Many people think the ability to get out of the coin is money invested. Am I trying to bring understanding? Let me come back again. Let me come back again. We were here. Trader A, average price is 0.75. Trader B, average price is $1. Guys, this one invested $500. This one invested $30. Who of the two will get out of the coin first? Who of the I want to teach something. Now, how many of you have realized that it is not about the money? Someone is still typing B. Someone is still typing B. Can I repeat the class? Someone is still typing B. Let me repeat. When I got started in the business, I thought that it is your capital. Antidote is even saying both. When I got started in the business, I thought that your capital determines when you will leave the market. Can we follow for the second time? Because when you understand this, the rest is going to be very easy with you. Can we go the second time? Are we ready? Type a 1 in the chat if you are ready. I want to explain this the second time. Type for me yes in the chat if you are ready. Okay, so let's go the second time. Okay, so let's go. We are taking this example. This is amount invested. This is the average price. This is the quantity, number of coins I have. This is current price. These are number of times the robot has put my $215 in the market. Are these clear? Let me know if these are clear. Now, we have two traders, trader A and we have trader B. Trader B puts their $215 at once in the market. Trader A is allowing his robot to put the $215 in small bits in the market. Is that clear? So trader A puts all their money once in the market. Trader B allows the robot to put in their money small in the market. Is that first explanation clear? Who is A and who is B? Is that clear to understand who is A and who is B? Now, I want to go into a practical approach. Okay, so let's go. Now, here we have amount invested. Here we have price. Here we have average price. And here we have quantity. Trader A, I will not take $215. I will just take simple understanding. Trader A, the price of the coin is $1. He puts in $10 at an average price of $1. How many coins will trader A get at the first time? How many coins will trader A get at the first time? Leader, could you find me answers? Rajelina?
Yes, leadership.
Answers?
Um,
Are you there, Leader Jelina?
I'm here, leadership. Just looks like the network is on and off. Everyone is answering 10 coins. Frank says 10, Hannah 10, Uncle T 10, Nakalema 10, Innocent 10, 10 coins.
Good. Now, that was the first time. The coin goes down a little bit. Trader A instructs his robot to put in $20. The price of the coin is 0.5. Okay, the price of the coin is 0.5. The new average price is 0.5 plus $1 divided by 2. So the new average price of trader A is 0.75. It is this plus this divided by 2. How many coins will trader A get when he puts in $20? Some answers in the chat.
40. Lawrence says 40. Jasper 40. Shami 40. Maweje 40. Emmanuel 40. Shami 40. 40 coins.
Good. Now, that is trader A. So in total, it means that trader A has put in $30. The current price of the coin, maybe it is at 0.4. His average price is 0.75. Number of coin he has are 50. That is trader A. Now we have trader B. He has his $500. He puts all his $500. The price is $1. The average price is $1. He gets 500 coins. Here comes the question. On trader A and trader B, who will get out of this coin faster? The average price of this guy is $1 of trader B. The average price, this one, the average price of trader A is 0.5. Who of the two will get out of the coin faster in case this coin rises?
Children, trader A, trader A, trader A. Trader A will get out of the coin quickly.
Now, here comes the question. Your ability of leaving the coin, will it depend on your capital or it will depend with how you use your capital? That is the question.
Mr. Rich Guy will suffer in floating loss. It's how we use our capital. It's how the capital is used. The capital usage is paramount.
Now, before people talk about that you need capital to make money in our business, everybody can use their capital according to how they have. Am I creating sense? Anybody can use their capital according to what they have. Am I creating sense? As long as they understand how who use their capital. Now, you'll agree with me that number one cause, someone says I'm not clear. How do you want me to be clear? So, how many of you agree with me that the number one cause that brings you floating loss is how you use your capital? I will go to another cause. Give me a yes in the chat if it's now it is clear from the explanation I've given. The number one cause, because if you learn how to use your capital, because this is how the robot works. The robot works this way. The robot is a martingale robot. And how does the martingale robot work? It wants to buy at different prices and sell at once. That is martingale. So when the robot buys the first time and the market doesn't rise, it will not sell. It buys the second time, the market rises, it doesn't sell. It buys the third time, the market doesn't rise, it doesn't sell. It buys the fourth time, the market doesn't rise, it doesn't sell. Meaning that these first 4 times the robot has bought will enter into what we call floating loss. But this martingale robot is saying, when the robot buys from the 5th call, it can buy this call alone and sell it alone. It buys the 6th call alone and sell it alone. Meaning that although it has not sold these that it bought at first, when it sells this, it can keep giving you profit. Now, here comes a big question. If you divide your capital well, will you complain about the market going against you? Let me know.
No, 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 never. It's
If you divide your capital well, and the robot buys the first 4 and the market doesn't rise, and the coin continues going down, and you used your capital well, that now the robot is buying as it is selling, will you complain? Let me know, because look here, guys. How many people control coin movement? If you are here, because I've seen someone typing a yes. When you enter coin, how many people are here? You say, me, when I enter this coin, I'm sure that this coin will get here. No one. No one. Now, should you focus? That's where now the understanding should come in play. Should you focus on the market that you don't control, or you should focus on giving right settings according to your capital? Now, I have seen many people online say that Royal Q causes floating loss. Here comes the question. According to what I have explained, does Royal Q cause floating loss? So far, does Royal Q cause floating loss? So, because now the call, please make sure in your chat, don't attack anyone. Please don't attack anyone in the chat. Just just build a common ground. just build just build a common ground. Please don't attack anyone. Make sure make sure do not attack anyone. Okay. Now, the most important thing when it comes to your trading approach is that so number one, we have talked about applying your capital. So we have seen that if someone enters their capital at once, they will suffer their challenge. So the best way is to enter our capital in small bits. If you have understood that, give me a 2 in the chat. Enter your capital in small bits. Okay, if that is okay, give me a 2 in the chat because that is very, very important. So do not focus on becoming a millionaire in 1 minute. Is it okay? Allow the robot introduce your capital in small bits in the market. Many people say that this makes them make little money. Here comes a big question. Is it better to make little profits repeatedly? Is it better to make little profits repeatedly? Or it is better to make profit once and then you stay long without making profit? Which of the two is better? Because when you will introduce your capital in small bits in the market, you will always make little profits repeatedly. You'll make little profits repeatedly because the amount of profit you will make will move in accordance to your capital. Does that make sense now? Does that make sense now, guys? Now we are now going to capital. Because look here. Now let me introduce traders. We have trader C and trader D. Follow closely. Trader C has very little capital. And the coin is at $1. He puts in $10, he gets 10 coins. The coin goes down again, he puts in $10, it's at 0.5, he gets 20 coins. The coin comes down again, he puts in $10, is at 0.4. Meaning that this person, whenever the market drops, is just putting in $10. Versus trader D, the market drops, he puts in $5. It comes down again, he puts in 10. It comes down again. I don't know if people are following. He keeps doubling, he puts in 20. It comes down again, he puts in 40. Now, here, let me say it was one price, he got 5. 0.5, he got 20. He got, I don't know if you are following. This person is introducing their capital in an increasing manner whenever the coin goes down. While C is just putting in a regular fund of $10. The question comes. This is where we say that the amount of profit you will make will depend on your capital. Is it making sense now? Let me know. Is it making sense now? That the other person, because he has more money, he keeps doubling whenever the coin is going down. While the other person, because they have little capital, for them, they keep just buying whenever the coin goes down. Number one, who of the two will get out of the market faster? Trader C, trader D. The one who's doubling. Are you getting? Because whenever he doubles, he moves the average price closer to the current price. Is it now making sense? Whenever he doubles, he moves the average price closer to the current price. The average price closer to the current price. The average price closer to the current price. That's where we say the more the capital, the bigger the profit. We are not saying that the bigger the capital, you enter all your capital at once. Have we got the difference? I don't know, but I pray you do. Have we got the difference? We are not saying that the bigger the capital, the bigger the amount of money you put in the coin. Am I creating sense now? We are not saying that you have your $1,000, enter all your $1,000 at once. Am I creating understanding? Because when you do, and the market goes against you, you will suffer the consequences. Now, does the philosophy now try to add up that a person with a bigger capital will make more money if they use their capital very well? Is my statement clear? A person with a bigger capital will make more profit when they use their capital very well. But you can still have a bigger capital and suffer with floating loss for wanting to become rich very fast. I don't know if someone has, because I have found videos on the internet. Someone has $500. He puts all their $500 once in the market. Then they go in floating loss. Now they write to you a very long statement as to why you are making them suffer. You are making me suffer. Had I known me. But when you internalize, you tell them, Lucy, my friend, all your $500 are in the coin at once. The coin went down. What next? Am I creating understanding? Now, can we go to the second thing? How to set according to our capital. Now that you understand, now before I go to that, we have two kinds of people, and I need to create this. There are people who are here, and for you, you love your robot to put your capital very fast in the market. I have three other things I want to talk about. There is a class of people that for you, you want your robot to put your money very fast in the market. That is class one. There is a second class who fear, and you don't want your robot to put your money very fast in the market. Now, here is the solution. No matter which settings you have provided, if you don't want your robot to put your money very fast in the market, always switch on the AI margin call. If you said that when the market drops by 1% and it rises by 0.5, the robot will monitor this, but now the AI will come in so that it puts in your money at the right time. So if you have issues and you don't want your robot to put your money, to invest your money far in the market, you want the robot to be responsible of putting your money almost at the right time in the market, please always trade with the AI margin call. It will always protect your capital from entering this coin not at the right time. Are we there? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? This doesn't matter whether you have $50. This doesn't matter whether you have 20. This doesn't matter whether you have 10. Am I clear? Am I clear? Switch on the AI margin call whenever you enter trade. You don't want your robot to just follow your instructions. You want the robot to find the right moment in the market to put in your money. It will see, yes, you said when the coin drops by 1%. But when the coin drops by 1%, this is not the right time. It will not put your money in the market. So the AI will protect your investment and protect your risk to only make sure that your money gets in the most reliable moment in the market. Give me a 1 in the chat. Now, here are two factors. I want also to discuss them so that someone can be able to know. Can I go to the second thing before I come to the last two? Are we ready? I go to the second thing. Are we ready? I go to the second thing. Now, we are now going to come in here for setting. I want to explain this. When should I use the AI or when not? Look here, guys. If I open so many, let me explain these two things, this one and this one. Okay. For example, here, I have 69 margin calls. So I want my robot to buy 69 times. Does that make sense? These are times. I want my robot to buy 69 times. And each time, whenever the market drops by 0.5, which means that when I go to my calculator here, where is my calc? When I go to my calculator here, it is 69 times whenever the market drops 0.5, it is 34%. Meaning that from my entry price, if this coin drops 34%, I will stop making money. Because it will have bought all my margin calls. Can I come again? Can I come again? I'm now looking at settings. Can I come again? Guys, you follow my teaching. Can I come again? We are going to get to how I come up with this. Don't worry. I have opened 60 margin call drop. I want my robot to buy 69 times. And whenever this coin will drop 0.5, let my robot put in the amount I want here. Meaning that it is when I come on the calculator here, it is 69 times 0.5. It means my drop is 34%. That when this coin from where I have entered, if it drops 34%, my robot will stop buying. Is that clear? I'm trying to teach something. Just follow my class. Is that clear? From my entry, when this coin will drop 34%, my robot will stop buying. What does that mean? Follow just closely. Meaning that if the robot buys the first 4 calls, number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the market doesn't rise, it will start buying the 5th alone, sell it alone. 6th alone, sell it alone. So if it buys up to let me say 20, and none of this has risen, it will still buy up to the 30th call. When this coin starts going up, it sells 30, 31, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, up to 5. If the coin sells all these up to 5, and it does not sell these 4, the robot will come again by 6, 10, 7. Like that, it will be a continuous process. I will be in a floating loss for the first 4 calls, but still making money in sub-sales. Am I trying to connect? Am I trying to connect? My robot will be stuck on the first 4 calls. It has not sold them because the price has not risen for the first 4. But from the 5th call, I will still be making money. Now, the amount of profit that I will make will depend on the amount of money I have exposed here. Does that make sense to somebody? The amount of profit I will make, let me take you to the default settings of RoyalQ so that you can see what I'm trying to talk about. So let me say, I want to pick this coin, but this I have traded before. This I have traded before. Let me take this one. All these have my strategy. But okay. Look here. Look here. I want you to see. Look here, guys. Do you see what is happening here on Royal Q? That the deeper the coin goes, the more money is invested. Can someone see that? Can someone see that? That the deeper, that's why Royal Q default settings have big drops. Their drops are very big. And because their drops are very big, the margin calls are less. They're only 7. Why less? Because the drops are very big. Does that make sense to someone? But by the time this coin drops 10%, it will put in 64 times the first buying amount. Because their drops are very big, the margin calls are only 7. Am I trying to connect with someone? Am I trying to connect with someone? Am I trying to connect with someone? Am I trying to connect? Because their drops are very big, their margin calls are only 7. It is not easy. That's why, let me show you something. Royal Q, I know I don't teach this. You see here, it said that which kind of a person are you? Are you a steady person? And I'm going to show you, are you steady? Are you steady? Are you conservative? Are you a radical person? What changes? Nothing much. Let me start with steady to show you. When you say you were steady, you want a steady strategy, it's just here on margin configuration. Just look at it. I may not have time for adding. This is 3.5, this is 4, this is 4.5, this is 5, 8, 10, 11. Now let me show you a person who's radical. What is radical? Conservative. Conservative is in between radical. This is someone who is conservative. You fear so much. You are very fearful. You fear. You see? 4, 5, 5, 6, 10, 15, 18. Are you trying to get the difference? Then someone who's radical, they don't fear. It's just on margin configuration. You see? 3.5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. But you must be able to double. Does that make sense to someone? You must be able to double whenever the coin drops by this percentage. So their drop sizes are big, and also the investment is big. Am I connecting? Am I connecting? Am I connecting? Am I connecting? Now, why did we change the strategy? It is simple. We changed the strategy because many people could not afford the amount of money. Give me one if you are now adding. Many people could not afford the amount of money required to buy those margin calls. Am I connecting? That is one. I have seen people speak about it. Because when we add, let me just give you an example. I'm going to give you two areas. When we add 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64 plus 128, we get 254. Let me say if your first buying amount is 5, you need $1,270 for one coin. That was factor number one, that someone needed a lot of money to keep this intact. Number two, coins were not dipping to their given percentages. Am I creating sense to someone? That the coin only buys one margin call. The coin does not drop to their big percentages. That's why we said, let us come up with a strategy, since now we understand how the robot works. Am I creating understanding? That's why I've seen people speak about it on different calls, because they are we came up with our strategy saying, okay, now why did we come up with our strategy? Number one, we understood that when the robot buys the first call, the second call, the third call, the fourth call, it sells these at once. And that is the take profit we put here. Either 2%, either 3% is what we put here. This take profit caters for whatever the robot will buy from the first buying amount, the first call, the second call, the third call, and the fourth call. So the robot can buy only this. When the market rises, it sells. The robot can buy 2. When the market rises, it sells. It can buy 3. When the market rises, it sells. It can buy 4. When the market rises, it sells. But if it doesn't rise, this will enter a floating loss. But since we have more calls, from the 5th call, the robot can buy it alone and sell it alone. 6th call, buy it alone and sell it alone. And what the robot will give us as profit from the 5th and the 6th call is what we call distributed take profit. This one is catering from calls from 5th up to 999. Now, is that clear? I want to tell you something next. Is that clear? Give me one in the chat. So, when I open so many margin calls, for example, I show you an example here, and I said that I want my robot to buy 69 times. I'm just giving you an example. 69 times. So since I'm putting up 69 times, these times are many. So I'll ask myself, let my robot buy these first 4 very fast. Why? Why do I put a smaller drop? Because if at all I enter this coin, and instead of this coin instead of this coin going up very fast, I want it, if at all it goes fast, very fast, let it put in my money here. So the amount of money that I want to expose in the coin, for example, let me say I have $500. And in my philosophy, I want to put in $300 in the coin. I will focus here. Instead of me putting $300 as my first buying amount, I will allow my robot to introduce my $300 very fast in the first 4 margin calls. Since I know that when it puts my $300 in the first 4 margin calls, if the coin rises, it will sell that. But I remain with the balance that if things don't go my way and the coin keeps going down, the balance, I will use it in my margin calls to keep making some money as I wait. So I have 2 choices. One, I can expose the biggest capital here, or I can expose the biggest capital here. When I expose the biggest capital here, I will make more money in sub-sales. But I'll make little money when it sells the 4. When I expose the biggest capital here, I'll make more money when it sells the 4. I will make little money when it sells the sub-sales. Are we following? So, when I come up with my strategy, and they send me a signal whether the signal has a drop of 30%, whether the signal has a drop of 60, of 20, of 90, I don't care. I already have my strategy that fits me, that even when a coin goes against me, I can still be making money no matter what happens in the market. Does that make sense? I don't care. I have told you, if I have fear, for example, I'm online and the market gets a sharp drop, I don't want the robot to put my money in the market. I'll just come open any of my coins without decree. I open any of my coins that I'm trading, then I switch on. I come here, I switch on the AI. Please stop just dropping my money in the market. Are we connecting? Are we connecting? Are we connecting? Coins are dropping. I don't want the robot to put my money in the market. I switch on AI. If from the start I don't want the robot to put my money in the market, then I start with the AI. Now, here comes the question. As a trader, would you become happy when coins are going down, or you will become happy when coins are only going up? Here comes the question, according to what I have taught. As a trader, would you become happy when coins are just going up, or you will become happy when coins are going down? I see people complain. Why now? Back up your answer. Back up your answer. Why would you be happy when coins are going down? Why would you be happy down when you have come up with your strategy according to your capital? Number one, when coins are going down, you will be able, the robot will be able to put in more money in your coin. Number two, the robot will be buying more coins for you. Because now you have set according to your capital. Is that adding up? You are going to come up with a strategy that suits your capital. Usually I go off when people try to call. I think someone is trying to call. Someone is trying to call. Okay. Are we following? I can teach for the whole day. But now, where we are missing, there are now two more important points. There are now two more important points. Number one, wallet management. What is wallet management? Wallet management is for you to come up with a strategy and say, I will trade each coin with $250. Meaning that if you have $1,000, you will trade 4 coins. Are we adding up? Because you do not want to put all your eggs in one basket. Am I creating sense now? Because one coin can be doing well, another coin may not be doing well. That is number one. That is number one. But if you have only $100, you cannot trade 5 coins. Are we connecting? Are we connecting? That's why we say trade 1 coin at a time. Does the connection add up? But I have my $2,000. I can say I will trade each coin with $300. So I come up with settings of $300. I enter each coin and I say, according to my strategy, each coin will expose $300. Let me share my screen. It is all about understanding. Look here, guys. And when a coin, I'm trying to bring understanding. When a coin kicks the strategy, for example, look here. Look here. This coin can be doing well when this one is doing poorly. But if I said that, I'll trade each coin, let me say, with 250. All margin calls are on. And this one is already at 258. I will come and I say you are still thinking about it. Margin calls off. You have taken more than you are supposed to take. All, I say, okay, to take more, AI come in. I don't know if I'm trying to create sense. Because when I come and I check my coin and I set my strategy, and maybe, okay, maybe I had set these coins each to take, let me say, $300. And one has already hit 300, and the coin has not risen. I stop margin calls, or I switch on AI so that I focus on other coins as I wait for the other one. Am I trying? Because I'm not putting my eggs in one basket. It is called wallet management. So I will not be like, the leader said $500. I can spend here the whole day. Okay, for example, my strategy is I trade 3 coins. I don't enter another coin until one of the 3 has sold. Am I bringing understanding? I don't know. So now, the goal was to make sure that you understand. There are 2 main other points that I have not talked about. And I would like to kill the evening lesson so that I come in with 2 points. Number 1, creating your strategy according to your capital. And number two, when should you enter a coin? Because the second effect that causes a lot of floating loss is even when they send a signal, before you enter the signal in the market, come here and cross-check. The coin someone has given me is BNX. BNX. How is it in 15 minutes? It is going down. How is it in 1 hour? It is going down. How is it in 4 hours? Hey, in 4 hours, it is positive. Meaning this person might have looked at this coin in 4 hours. It will deliver, but not now. How is it in 1 day? You need that simple basic by using indicators. So in the evening, I want to talk about that I want to enter coin. It is my money that I'm going to put in the coin. I need it to at least cross check and see before I put in my money, because it is my money. Am I creating sense? It is my money. When you are trading, you stop but they call it, you are fidgeting. You are fidgeting to become rich. You start now being conscious with your money. Even if it is who has sent a signal, I don't get excited. Am I creating sense? Let me know in the chat. So in the evening, let me look at those two things. Let me write them down here. So that in the evening, when should you make an entry? That's why I teach. If you have looked at all my previous classes, I'm teaching you how to use indicators. How many of you have seen that I teach indicators? I'm not stupid. Because I'm saying if you don't know how to read the chart, use an indicator to give you an entry in the market. I'm not saying signals are bad. I'm not stupid to teach you indicators. If you don't know how to check the chart, use an indicator to make an entry. So entry, setup, and capital management is key for your prosperity in the business. See you at 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time. I'll just build up from what we have discussed today in the morning session to help you get now to the second part on how to set according to your capital. And the other part is how to pick up a coin, which will be very key to help you keep winning. I want to thank you so much for today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your sacrifice. Too much of anything is always bad. I believe it could be the right time for us to come to the end of this call. And if you are able to learn something, I want to thank you for your time. You have been here. If floating loss is your issue, I think we shall also talk about opening more margin calls. I usually say if you are floated on a coin for a longer time, leave the coin and trade other moving coins. I've seen people say this, okay, I am trading a coin. The coin is stuck. The coin is not moving. Why should I bring my money on a stuck coin? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? The coin is stuck. The coin is not moving. I don't control the coin. Why should I bring my money and die with the coin I'm pulling? I cannot focus on what I don't control. I leave the coin, trade other coins. Does that add up? Because although I came up with my settings, although I entered this coin at the right time, the market is not in my favor. I don't die. I've seen people dying with the coin. Me this coin. I want this coin. I want this coin. Logos this coin. Linguli this coin. Lagunyu this coin. I go in for another coin. I don't know which coin is good for cycle. Those who attended my morning session, I think I have taken time to share with you how you can trade a coin in a better way. Have I done so in the morning session? Have I done so how you can continue to trade a coin using indicators? Please check the recording on the YouTube channel. Now someone is saying, what does it mean 20% drop? Question, according to what I have talked about today, do you need to know about percentage drop? Someone sends you 15, 20, 80. Does it make sense now? Does it make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't. You come up with your own strategy. Even if someone tells you 80%, you don't care. You already have something that suits you and your capital. Thank you so much for today. I couldn't add up more. Let me invite back my co-host if she's still around to conclude. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, leadership. Thank you so much, and everyone who has attended the meeting. I think this has been one of the best meetings that we have had. Yes. For the leaders who have attended, thank you for your valuable time in today's meeting. We have really covered a lot. We have understood that it is not about how big. Yes, you need good capital, but it is not about how big or how much capital you have, but it is the way that you put that capital in the markets. Yes, we have also learned that the martingale strategy, it buys at different times and sells at different times, and it is best at that. And when we enter our capital in bits, we don't have to throw all the money in the markets. Well, we look forward to learning more about this floating loss. And until later in the evening, we can say bye for now.